Hello again.
Hey, hello, Sugar Puff.
No. Talk to you later.
Bye, Sugar Puff.
Rufus in the house, and soon he'll be in the vault. Now he's in the hall. Here he's hurting the foot. Ouch! Oh! Yeah! All that's missing is the headphones. All that's missing is the headphones. If I nudge it, it starts nodding. I want that feature for Tony.
And then Rufus greased the bees with fat for deep frying just so he could... Wait a second. Here he is again. Let's talk later, okay?
Tony's last therapist used to parrot everything she said. Whew, she looks mad. If I nudge it, it starts nodding. I want that feature for Tony.
What do you got there? Isn't it enough for you to scatter your crap all over my house? Do you really have to lug it into my store, too?
Actually, I wanted to give you a little treat.
You could do that by dropping dead.
One is flapping his beak all the time, and the other one's nodding continuously. They should get married.
What are you doing?
I better take him back. You're a bad influence on him.
You do that. I already have a sore throat. Repeating myself all over again makes me quite depressed.
Those are all lies, you hear?
Rufus, no headaches, bud.
Cheap lies. It can't do anything but nod. Hey, that's a perfect replacement for Wenzel. Tony's last therapist used to parrot everything she said.
Next, please! Next, please! Next, please! Next, please! Next, please! Next, please! Next, please!
Hello, Lottie.
Next, please! Next, please! Next, please! Next, please! Next, please! Next, please! Next,
Hey,
please!
Yoo-hoo, hello.
Next,
Oh, it's you
please!
again. Make it snappy, I'm busy.
Next, please! Next, please!
Can I have the headphones now?
What?
Next,
No!
please!
I need those for work, so don't get on my nerves.
Please!
How's work?
Please!
Oh, hell broke loose here all of a sudden. Now even a second line is constantly
Please.
blocked. Now if someone else gets the idea of going into permanent send mode, I'll go crazy.
Please.
That's for sure.
Next, please!
Don't you get tired at some point?
I have to
Please!
admit, I'm pretty much getting fed up with this. If one more of those morons
Please.
down there gets the idea of going in a permanent transmission, I'll throw in the
Please.
towel.
Next, please!
I'll be going then.
You do that. You
Next,
shouldn't be here anyway.
please!
I totally agree.
Next, please! Next, please.
He has blatantly neglected his duty to care for him. The bird is much better off with me.
Inspector Gizmo speaking. You have an emergency to report?
Yeah, it's me. Still about Tony.
The emergency phone is for reporting crimes only, Rufus. Please don't block the line. The operator is already stressed out. Inspector Gizmo speaking. You have an emergency to report?
Rufus has stolen the screws off the children's merry-go-round.
Rufus! I should have thought as much. What else do you know?
Rufus has caused a nuclear meltdown. Rufus has stolen the antenna of Miss Sinkle's tractor.
A little slower, please. I can't follow you. Could you repeat that, please?
I don't know if this was such a good idea.
Could you repeat that, please?
Oh, well, it'll be all right. At least the line is busy now. The operator will be overjoyed.
What else do you know?
Rufus abused the harvester to steal tiles from the town hall roof.
What else do you know?
Rufus has stolen the antenna of Miss Sinkle's tractor.
What else do you know?
Next, please! Next, please.
Rufus abused the harvester to steal tiles from the town hall roof. Rufus is a no good.
His ears are worn to a frazzle.
Rufus has stolen the screws off the children's merry-go-round. Rufus has stolen the antenna of Miss Sinkle's tractor. Rufus breeds grasshopper in the wheat silo.
Next, please!
All I need now is a radio. Ready to go. Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Cletus?
Junk slide hazard in the northern quadrant, caused by a flock of stampeding...
Cletus! Come on!
Your love is the most wonderful gift.
Cletus? Cletus! Rufus is the most wonderful gift. They call him Rufus. Rufus!
Searching for my fiancée. Calling all inhabitants of Deponia.
Hey, wait a second.
Name is Cletus. I am searching for my fiancée. Possibly she is...
Cletus? Cletus! Is that you? This is Rufus. Can you hear me?
Hello, Rufus? Are you on Deponia?
Of course I'm on Deponia. And where are you? On the Organon Cruiser? Or Elysium?
That's none of your business.
Well, I need a few answers from you before we talk about your fiancé.
Answers depends on what you want to know.
And you two are really engaged?
Why are you asking me that?
Nothing, forget it. Oh, just, chewing the fat. Does your fiancé have a sister by any chance?
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's just a, just a thought.
You should spend less time thinking. It seems like your head isn't up to the task.
Has your fiancé always been a bit odd?
What are you talking about?
Nothing, forget it. Nothing, forget it. Okay, let's assume for a second that your fiancé is suffering from a kind of, concussion.
A concussion?
Yeah, but purely hypothetical assumption.
Then you shouldn't waste time and get her to me. You'll be very sorry if you've hurt her. I need her brain to be fully functional.
You really love her, don't you? What was your fiancé doing on board an Organon cruiser?
That's none of your business.
But isn't it a bit strange that a woman from Elysium was...
Don't worry about things that go far over your head. Let's get down to business.
Are the Organons planning something?
Why do you want to know that? Listen, never get involved in matters of the higher spheres. You'll never understand what's happening up there above your head, let alone influence any of that. Don't even bother to try.
No further questions.
Very good. Maybe we can go back to the matter at hand.
Yes, that's what I thought, too. Money. A lot of money.
That's blackmail. Well, fair enough. How much do you want?
Well, I don't know. How much is a ticket to Elysium?
Don't make a fool of yourself, man. Elysium is not an amusement park.
I know that.
Listen, no money in the world can buy a ticket to Elysium.
Okay, well then there's no deal. Keep your dirty money.
I intend to, believe me.
Good.
Good.
Just one thing. What exactly is an amusement park? I want you to take me with you to Elysium.
Impossible.
Well, that's my price. Either I can come along to Elysium, or...
Listen, I can't take you to Elysium. There must be something else you need.
Nope. I want passage to Elysium or nothing at all.
Well, then you'll get nothing at all.
Well, if that's what you want, you can go ahead and cancel your wedding.
Wait a minute. Maybe there's a way.
I knew it.
Bring gold to me. We'll meet at the lower ascension station at the shore of the rust-red sea tomorrow night. I'll be waiting on top of the platform. Do you think you can make it there?
Tomorrow night? Well, I don't know. If,
I thought you wanted to get to Elysium. Or didn't you find gold after all?
Well, I did. I did.
Well, then we have a deal. I'll meet you after sunset. Cletus, over and out.
Just, wait a second. Cletus? Okay, upper ascension station. Down on the... up on the lower ascension station. Up on top of the platform. Ha! Easy as pie for a guy like me. Elysium, I'm coming! Hello? Cletus?
Are you still there, Rufus?
Yes, it's me!
I thought you were already on your way.
No reward is worth all this trouble.
Everyone has a price, so why don't you quote yours already? What do you want?
First, I need some answers.
Answers? Depends on what you want to know.
About the reward.
I already told you. I'll take you to Elysium with me. What else could you ask for?
Maybe a kind of contract? In writing?
Oh, and how is that supposed to work, genius? My word will have to suffice for now.
Are you really from Elysium?
Of course I am, but I don't get why you should care where I come from.
What's it like on Elysium?
Well, it's not as dirty and uncivilized as down here, and the people are less annoying, too.
Brilliant! Sounds like the perfect place for me. About the reward.
I already told you. I'll take you to Elysium with me. What else could you ask for?
Maybe a kind of contract? In writing?
Oh, and how is that supposed to work, genius? My word will have to suffice for now.
Okay, where do you want me to bring your fiancé?
Do you Deponians stuff junk into your ears? We'll meet at the Lower Ascension Station. That shouldn't be too far for you. Tomorrow evening, after sundown, I'll wait for you on top of the platform. Did you get it this time?
Of course I did. I'm not an idiot, you know.
I'm not so sure about that. Not sure at all.
No further questions.
Very good. Cletus, over and out.
Hello? Cletus?
Are you still there, Rufus?
Yes, it's me!
I thought you were already on your way.
You still haven't told me everything.
I guess I have my reasons, but if you insist.
No further questions.
Very good. Cletus, over and out.
Hello? Cletus?
Are you still there, Rufus?
Yes, it's me!
I thought you were already on your way.
I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing it for gold.
What do you think I am, a fool? If you're trying to squeeze more money out of me, you better just say so. Well, what do you want?
You still haven't told me everything.
I guess I have my reasons, but if you insist.
No further questions.
Very good. Cletus, over and out.
There's a message from the mayor of Buzo Westfog. I see you. But where's Goal? What the? Hey! What are you doing? Gizmo!
Look at you! Finally, I brought you to justice.
What is that supposed to mean? It's me, Rufus!
I know. And believe me, it was not easy to solve this case.
The case of your missing IQ?
No, I'm talking about a series of crimes that have been committed this very morning. Ever since that girl appeared, our community has been in turmoil. Arson, sabotage, disrespectful behavior toward the authorities.
You don't have any proof of any of that, you stupid idiot.
Theft.
I'm innocent! Yeah, okay, let me rephrase that. If I am guilty of any crime at all, then that crime is love. Everything I did for goal. Where is she, by the way? Has she gained full consciousness yet?
No, but she needed more room. She's with Mr. Wenzel.
What? That treacherous toad? That's unfair. I found the Elysian. Me! It was me!
Who found the Elysian?
Wenzel found the Elysian. It was Wenzel. None other than him.
Excuse me, but who are you?
My name is Argus, Bailiff Argus, Organon Prime Administration.
Ooh, the prime authority in my office. And I forgot to brush my teeth. How can I be of help, Bailiff?
I heard you have an Elysian woman in custody.
These are community matters.
Is that so? Interesting. What if an Organon search party was to reduce your community to rubble? Would that be community matters as well?
Don't let him threaten you, Gizmo.
The girl is with Mr. Wenzel.
Gizmo, no!
You'll find his house below the water tank, right next to the town gate.
Thank you, Inspector. You just saved your community a lot of suffering.
Yeah, really. Well done.
Shut up.
Hey, hello there.
What is it now?
You're nothing but a traitor, henchman of the Dark Exchequer.
Keep quiet. I'm not a big supporter of the Organon. I only have the safety of our community in mind.
I'm hungry.
Food will be served after sundown. Gnat's piss and cactus bread. You'll have to wait till then.
Fire!
Nice try, boy. But my fire detectors would tell me if there was a fire.
Let me out!
Let you out? Huh, why in the world would I do that?
I have to save gold from the Organon.
Didn't you do enough damage for one day? You heard the man, didn't you?
I'm innocent!
Well, not in my eyes. All clues we found point to you, Rufus.
The conditions in this cell are unacceptable.
Are they really? So, you think you deserve better?
I do. I neither belong in this cell, nor on this junkyard of a planet.
Right. You think you belong to Elysium.
I know I do.
Why do you think they'd let someone like you into Elysium? A thief? A good-for-nothing drifter? A troublemaker?
When I get a chance, I seize it. I determine my own fate.
The only thing I see you seizing is other people's property, which then gets destroyed or incinerated in the process.
Well, you can't paint a house without spilling some paint, and if it's highly flammable paint, then in the end, everything goes up in flames. I mean, that's life. Time is running out.
Already? Well then, brace yourself. I can tell you it's the third week in here that drives people insane.
What? How long do I have to stay in here?
Well, at least until the court case. But considering the list of your crimes...
That's impossible. I have to save gold.
Well, you should have thought about that before you disrespected the law.
Well, that wasn't disrespect. It was more like a spoonful of neglect. My doctor says my attention deficit syndrome might strike any time. Where was I? I promised to better myself.
The irredeemable Rufus. Don't make me laugh.
You're right. I'm pretty much perfect already. I need to pee.
Please try to keep it in. I cleaned the floor just the other day.
I give up.
Good.
For now. Medical emergency!
It can't be that serious if you're still making a fuss like that. Now be quiet, you phony malingerer.
Let me out!
Let you out? Huh, why in the world would I do that?
I give up.
Good.
For now. Nothing!
So why don't you just be quiet?
If I weld it shut, I'll never be able to open it again. Gizmo never understood my philosophy regarding the redistribution of wealth, although it's fairly easy. From everyone else to me.
What? What was that sound? How the... Emergency! Fire control mode activated. Firefighter Gizmo at your service. What happened? Where's the fire?
Oh, Mr. Firefighter, my poor kitty climbed up the tree and she's afraid to come down.
Don't worry, madam. I'm a professional. Come, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Genius prevails. Wenzel!
Rufus! What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Ha! You know very well what I'm doing here. Where is she?
Rufus, please, let me explain.
No, you spineless traitor.
It's not what you think.
We'll see about that.
Ah!
Tony? You?
What are you doing here?
Me? I don't know.
Finally at a loss for words? I don't believe it. But I don't care what you think. There is an easy explanation for all this.
What? No! I don't even want to know. I don't even remember asking. Keep your gross secrets to yourselves. I just want to know where Goal is.
Who's Goal?
Oh, so your little lover boy here didn't tell you about his other conquest.
Conquest? Wenzel, what is he talking about? Why are you dressed like that?
Well, I thought,
And who the heck is Goal?
no one, really. I mean, she's not even working properly.
What the...
Where is she, Wenzel?
I put her in the basement.
In the basement?
Well, I see that you two have a lot to talk about. Have fun. Goal!
Wardrobe too small. Just too small.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I'll get you out of here.
Open up! Organon!
But you're already inside.
No excuses. The strong suspicion arose that you are harboring a member of the Resistance on the run.
Rufus, what kind of mess is he in now?
So, you admit your crime.
We haven't been harboring anyone. He just burst in.
Go ahead. He's down in the cellar.
Uh-oh. I have to think fast. Never! My inventory could burn, and Tony is not going to mend it again. No, that'd take too long. No, I need something more hefty. The divining rod doesn't register anything. It obviously only detects clear water. The divining rod doesn't register anything. It obviously only detects clear water. foot? Uh-oh. What?
Oh! Imminent blast!
Now as it is written, our hero was smitten and rescued the maiden from impending doom. On a horse made of steel, evil guys on his heels, he rode with a girl into dawn's early gloom. She awoke by his kiss, well at least more or less, and the whole part concerning the uppercut scare can be pinned at least to some extent on her damaged brain implant. Anyway, in a big picture, who's gonna care?
Huzzah! Who's gonna care?
Oh, what a pain in the... Ooh, you really could make yourself a bit lighter, you know?
Rubba, floppa bubba.
Yeah, you don't say. From bad to worse. Where are we, anyway? Hey, that's the old junk mine rail system. Back in the day, it was used to transport heavy loads to the lower ascension station. Oh, sorry, babe. Don't take it personally. Now, I just need to find some kind of rail car and a way to get goal on it. Let's go! Tetanus-inducing rust and unsecured power cables as far as the eye can see. Oh, time I got out of here. That thing loads junk into the mine lorry when it's here. That was quite a drop. Luckily, I fell onto the backbone of some poor sucker whose fall wasn't as lucky as mine. Ah, looky here. Seems like the bridge collapsed. Doesn't matter, though. It isn't the first bridge that I've torn down today. And gold. Oh, what am I going to do with gold now? Damn! Tetanus-inducing rust and unsecured power cables as far as the eye can see. Oh, time I got out of here. That thing loads junk into the mine lorry when it's here. Well, she seems to have coped okay. I probably shouldn't have parked her under a beehive when I took a break, though. The unconscious woman in peril is caught on the other side of the canyon, and this is a rusty old crane for loading whale cars. Well, you don't have to be a genius to make the connection. Come on now. Ah, nothing. Damn. No matter what awaits me behind it, I'm prepared. This is beyond repair. Let's throw it out. Something's still missing here. Oh yeah, of course. My interest. Oh yeah, exactly the right carriage for my princess. I'll sit here. Where will she sit? Check. Nothing. I have to stop expecting quality craftsmanship everywhere. If I had planned to be a trash hunter, I would have stayed in Kuvak. In any case, I'm not going to rummage through there without good reason. Whoa, who's that?
A rusty drain pipe, chewing gum, some floss. Ah, this'll make a magnificent prosthetic. Dum-de-dum-de-dum.
It's a bad idea to ride a mine bike while drunk because of tunnel vision. On the other hand, there are a lot of tunnels around here. Hey you, come down from there. Oops. How's it hanging, buddy? Keep your chin up. one thing's for certain. This is not the key to eternal life. Too high. The box is screwed shut, as if a hex bolt could stop me. What naive dunces. The box is screwed shut, as if a hex bolt could stop me. What naive dunces. It's real filthy. I can't make out anything. Where's Tony when you need her? Hi there.
Huh? What? Oh! Hello!
Who are you?
Why do you want to know that? Are you a spy of the Organon?
What? No! My name is Rufus. Yeah, I know I sometimes come across as enigmatic and threatening, but...
It was just a joke, Rufus. Of course you're not a spy, the way you're dressed and all.
Huh?
I'm Doc, handyman, trash hunter, spare parts dealer, brain surgeon. I own a small store on the floating black market. You might know my slogan from the communal broadcasts. Machine head, proper head, all the same to me.
Visit Doc! Da-da-da-da-da-da, they call him Rufus. Yeah, I know that one. So what are you doing here?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Well, you look like a wombat ruffling through the trash hunting for food.
I'm looking for spare parts.
I knew that. Well, found anything yet?
If you know what you want, you'll always reach your goal.
Hey, that's my family's motto. Oh, no, wait. My family's motto was, it's enough to know how to light a fire. There will be others around who know how to operate an extinguisher. Spare parts and brain surgery? What a strange combination.
You think so? I always thought that both professions are more or less in the same vein.
Oh, I see. Like genius and madness.
I'll take that as a compliment, but you're damn right.
I'm a handyman myself.
Ah, a colleague. Very good. What are you working on at the moment?
Roughly speaking, a plan to reach Elysium.
Why, look at you, daring to try the impossible. I like that. There's a man who doesn't get distracted by the impossibility of the task at hand.
Exactly.
One who'd rather risk a bloody nose before he accepts that he can't break through a wall with his head.
Yeah, exactly.
I like you, Rufus. Always towards the sun. And when the wings start melting, he makes sunglasses from the molten wax.
Yeah, I'm a pretty cool guy. Let's do a thought experiment, in case a fellow handyman would face a problem. Really, just hypothetical.
Handymen don't know any problems, only challenges.
Oh, my thoughts exactly. But handymen help each other out when they face a challenge.
No doubt about it. That's the second most important rule of the handyman's code. Right after, ne'er show thy nail gun to the other handyman's wife, lest he'll show you his at very close range.
Yeah, important rule.
All right, shoot. What's the trouble?
My girlfriend has a malfunctioning brain implant.
You've come to the right place, then. It has to be destiny that our paths crossed.
Does that mean you can fix it?
Of course I can.
Perfect.
But not here, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Just bring her to my practice on the floating black market tomorrow.
Tomorrow, you say? Oh, crap. that's too late.
No, you can walk about for weeks with a malfunctioning brain implant without any serious long-term damage. My wife managed to go about her business with a charred frontal lobe chip for 2 years.
2 years?
Yes, she could only speak gibberish. It's a shame that I didn't even notice. Is there anything else?
When the mind bite doesn't start, for example.
You mean that rust bucket over there? What does it do?
Well, it rattles a little, and then the engine dies.
It would seem that the good old wing brake parallel shank is inverted on the horizontal axis, inside the dorsal rump emanator once again, wouldn't it?
Yeah, the parallel shank. Oh, you know, that always happens to me, too.
You better be happy that it wasn't anything serious. That's no real problem for us handymen, right?
No, of course not. I just wanted to get a second opinion.
Why, really? How could there possibly be two different opinions about a thing like that? The avial power inverter is shot. And what a stroke of luck. I've just found one. Here you go.
Hey, great. This is exactly what I need, seemingly.
What's wrong? Shall I help you fitting it too?
No. Nonsense. Fitting an avial power thingy. I can do that in my sleep.
Well, I did that once. The next morning my wife left me. Since then, I've given up sleeping on waterbeds. Is there anything else?
My girlfriend is too heavy.
Is that so? Well, I've just a piece of advice you need.
Really?
Yes. Keep your hands off women like that. All you'll accomplish is a strained pelvis.
Ah, thank you.
Is there anything else?
Nothing that I can't handle myself.
Very well. You want a job done well, you do it yourself. DIY for the win.
Is that booze?
A handyman's best friend, yes. Steadies your hands and frees your mind. Lowers the inhibitions to get your hands close to rotating blades. And is as good a disinfectant as it is a painkiller. Go on, have some. There's enough for the both of us.
You seem to know your way around women.
Ha! You've said it. Why do you ask?
All right, what can I do to catch the attention of a woman who's already engaged?
Well, there's no recipe for that. But if you ask me, I'd tell you to take the power inverter as an example. 4 spokes, screws, 2 spokes, clamps. It's that easy.
Do you think someone like me could get involved with a woman from Elysium?
Oh, Rufus, like I always say, it's the same with women like it is with building a power inverter. You can attach a screw bushing to a spherical body, but never a clamp bushing to a cubical one.
Can a misunderstood but extremely laid-back guy from the wrong side of the tracks compete against a rich Elysian?
Oh dear, it's always the same old story. Love may give you wings, but a dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the bevel than a binausial one. That's just how things are.
A friend of mine knows this woman. He thinks that she's really got something. But, well, she's kind of engaged.
Oh my, Rufus. You sure know some weird people. Well, The situation isn't any more complicated than the assembly of a power inverter. As long as the mauve muff has to stay attached to the cubical body, there will never be an avial power inverter with a mauve muff. Makes sense, eh?
What was your first advice again?
Didn't you listen? Well, you can attach a screw bushing to a spherical body, but never a clamp bushing to a cubical one.
What was that second advice again?
Didn't you listen? Well, as long as the mauve muff has to stay attached to the cubical body, there will never be an avial power inverter with a mauve muff.
What was your third advice again?
Didn't you listen? Well, a dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the bevel than a binossial one.
What was your fourth advice again?
Didn't you listen? Well, 4 spokes, screws, 2 spokes, clamps.
Ah, forget it. I know more about women than anyone else.
I see. So you're a ladies' man too? Well, I hope I could help you anyway.
I have some more, challenges.
Keep them coming.
Nothing that I can't handle myself.
Very well. You want a job done well, you do it yourself. DIY for the win.
Is it far to the lower ascension station?
No, not at all.
Great.
It's right behind this mountain of trash.
Grandissimo.
Right behind the unbeatable mine maze.
Terrific. I have to get moving.
Be safe. Always use goggles. And visit me on the floating black market in case we don't meet here again.
Tetanus-inducing rust and unsecured power cables as far as the eye can see. Oh, time I got out of here. It's always good to have a spare. It's real filthy. I can't make out anything. Where's Tony when you need her? Red lights. The only lights whole districts are named after. What did Doc say?
Rufus, always remember, a power inverter inverts the power. If you implant an inverter, that gadget's function will be inverted. But why am I telling you all this? You, Rufus, are the most brilliant handyman in the universe. Someone should name a planet after you.
Ah, good old Doc.